What if I told you that your body already holds the profound and ancient power to heal itself? In our modern world, we have been told to search for every cure outside of ourselves, in a pill or a procedure. But what if the greatest pharmacy in the world was not on a shelf, but was already coded into your very own cells? For centuries, Buddhist teachings have reminded us that true healing always begins from within. They understood a deep truth: the body and mind are not separate machines, but are intimately and inextricably connected. And when we learn to live in harmony, we awaken natural, powerful processes that can restore balance, strength, and an unshakable peace. In this video, we will explore 6 timeless rules from this ancient understanding that reveal how the body can begin to cure many of its own diseases without an over-reliance on external medicine. These are not abstract theories, they are practical ways to reduce stress, strengthen your immune system, and nurture your well-being from the inside out. Stay with me, because you are about to uncover the natural healing secrets that have been within you all along. Rule 1. Meditation for a peaceful mind and body. Have you ever noticed how often your mind is racing, while your body is desperately longing for rest? In today's fast-moving world, it is incredibly easy to feel disconnected, as though our minds and our bodies are pulling in 2 completely different directions. Yet, the timeless wisdom of Buddhism reminds us that true health begins only when these 2 essential parts of ourselves learn to work in beautiful harmony. And one of the most effective and ancient ways to restore this sacred balance is through the practice of meditation. Imagine meditation not as a difficult task you must master, but as a gentle invitation to come home to yourself. Think of it as creating a quiet, sacred sanctuary within your own being, a place where the relentless storm of thoughts can finally settle and an inner calm can arise. When we meditate, we give our body permission to slow down and our mind permission to soften, creating a state of deep relaxation and heightened awareness. This practice builds a luminous bridge between our mental state and our physical health, helping both to work together in concert, rather than against each other. The Buddha described meditation as the primary path to awakening, a way to observe the workings of the mind with both clarity and deep compassion. In practice, it can be as simple as finding a peaceful space, sitting comfortably, and paying gentle, non-judgmental attention to the natural rhythm of your breath. Each inhale and each exhale becomes an anchor, grounding you in the present moment. This allows the constant stream of worries and distractions to simply pass by, much like clouds drifting across a vast and open sky. What makes meditation so remarkable is its profound impact not just on the mind, but on the body as well. Modern science is now increasingly supporting what ancient wisdom has long taught. Consistent meditation practice has been shown to reduce stress hormones, improve sleep quality, strengthen the immune system, and even lower blood pressure. It activates the body's powerful, natural healing responses, showing us that our health does not always depend on medicine alone, but also on nurturing a deep sense of balance from within. Meditation is also incredibly versatile. It doesn't always require absolute stillness. Walking meditation, mindful yoga, or simply being fully present while sitting in nature are all powerful ways to experience the same healing benefits. Each practice brings a quiet awareness back into the body and a steady calmness to the mind, fostering a gentle, harmonious rhythm that you can carry into your daily life. At the very heart of meditation lies a profound kindness toward ourselves and others. Beginners often feel discouraged when the mind inevitably wanders, but this is a natural part of the process. Meditation is not about forcing silence. That is a battle you will never win. It is about the gentle, patient art of noticing when you have wandered, and kindly, without judgment, returning to the anchor of your breath. Again and again, with time, this simple process cultivates resilience, clarity, and an inner stillness that radiates into every part of your life. Rule 2. The power of self-love and self-care. Have you ever noticed how easily we extend kindness and compassion to a struggling friend, yet struggle to offer that same grace to ourselves? In our busy, demanding lives, we often forget that true and lasting well-being always begins with how we treat our very own minds and bodies. Buddhist wisdom reminds us that caring for ourselves is not selfish, it is essential. Without a healthy and compassionate relationship with ourselves, we cannot live fully or offer genuine love to the world around us. Think of self-love and self-care as the deep, unseen roots of a great and mighty tree. When those roots are strong and well-nourished, the tree can flourish, grow tall, and weather any storm. In the very same way, when we cultivate love and care from within, our lives become more resilient, more balanced, and more profoundly peaceful. Self-love is the gentle, daily practice of recognizing our own intrinsic worth. It is not about being perfect or achieving some external standard, but about accepting our beautiful uniqueness and being able to say to ourselves, "I am enough, just as I am." Science now supports this timeless teaching. Research shows that people who practice self-compassion are significantly less likely to experience chronic stress, depression, and anxiety. It works like a gentle, protective shield for our mental and emotional well-being. Self-care is how we put that love into action. It does not require luxury or extravagance. Instead, it thrives in simple, mindful acts, taking a quiet walk in nature, preparing and enjoying a nourishing meal, practicing a few minutes of meditation, or simply giving ourselves permission to rest when we are tired. These small, conscious choices send a powerful message to our entire being. My well-being matters. The Buddha taught that we cannot pour from an empty vessel, just as a lamp must be filled with oil to shine brightly. We must first care for ourselves before we can truly and sustainably care for others. But for many of us, practicing self-love is not always easy. We live under the heavy shadow of comparison, of harsh self-criticism, or of a persistent feeling of inadequacy. Overcoming these internal barriers can feel like climbing a steep mountain, but every single step upward reveals a clearer, more beautiful view of who you truly are. Rule 3. Eating with awareness. In today's world of rushing schedules and constant digital distractions, eating often becomes a mechanical, automatic act. a task to be completed rather than an experience to be savored. Yet, Buddhist wisdom teaches us that the food we eat is more than just fuel for the body. It is a profound opportunity to practice awareness, gratitude, and balance. This is the heart of mindful eating, a practice that can transform not only our physical health but also our entire relationship with life itself. Mindful eating is not about strict diets or rigid, restrictive rules. Instead, it is about paying full, loving attention to your food, truly noticing the vibrant colors, the varied textures, and the complex flavors of each and every bite. It means slowing down, listening to your body's subtle signals of hunger and fullness, and honoring the immense effort and energy from the earth that brought the meal to your plate. Each bite becomes a moment of deep connection, reminding us that nourishment is both a physical and a spiritual act. When we eat with mindfulness, we begin to understand how different foods affect us, far beyond just satisfying our hunger. Have you ever noticed how some meals leave you feeling energized and light, while others leave you feeling heavy, sluggish, or restless? These sensations are not random. They are the body's quiet, intelligent messages. By paying attention, we learn to decode this language and discover which foods truly support our balance, our vitality, and our sense of inner calm. Buddhist teachings also encourage us to reflect on the origins of our meals, contemplating how the earth, the sun, the rain, the farmers, and countless other conditions made this food possible. In this way, mindful eating becomes a beautiful act of gratitude. Scientific research now confirms what ancient wisdom has always emphasized. Studies show that eating without distractions, turning off the television, putting aside the phone, leads to greater satisfaction with our meals, improved digestion, and even healthier weight management. When we are fully present with our meals, we tend to eat just enough to feel nourished, without excess. It is the difference between rushing through a beautiful story and immersing ourselves fully in its richness. Rule 4. The power of a healthy lifestyle. Healthy routines and conscious daily habits are the very foundation of a balanced and fulfilling life. They are the small, intentional steps we take each and every day that, over time, shape our physical health, our mental clarity, and our overall sense of well-being. Think of them as the very bricks you use to build the house of your life. Each one, laid with care and attention, contributes to a strong, beautiful, and resilient structure that can withstand any weather. A mindful daily routine often begins with how we greet the day. Morning rituals, even small and simple ones, set the energetic tone for everything that follows. A short, quiet walk, a few gentle stretches, or a few silent moments of reflection can awaken both the body and the mind in a peaceful, intentional way. These simple practices are like greeting the day with a sense of purpose, laying the groundwork for sustained energy, focus, and calm. We have now explored the foundational pillars of inner healing, the stillness of meditation, the compassion of self-love, the presence of mindful eating, and the structure of a healthy lifestyle. These 4 rules create a powerful base for well-being, but there are still 2 more profound rules to uncover: principles that involve the healing power of our connection with community and the deep, restorative wisdom of nature itself, and that is where our journey will continue. We have now explored the foundational pillars of inner healing, the stillness of meditation, the compassion of self-love, the presence of mindful eating, and the structure of a healthy lifestyle. This final aspect of building a strong foundation is about achieving a sacred balance, particularly the balance between our work and our rest. In our relentlessly busy lives, the tendency is often to push forward without pause, wearing exhaustion like a badge of honor. Yet, the mind and body require these moments of quiet pause to repair, rejuvenate, and integrate our experiences. Adequate rest, including short, mindful breaks during the day and sufficient, deep sleep at night, allows for a profound recovery and actually enhances our productivity and creativity. Think of it like the natural rhythm of your own breath. There is an inhale of effort, and there must be an exhale of release. Rest is not a luxury or a sign of weakness. It is a non-negotiable cornerstone of sustainable wellness. Movement, too, is vital, and it does not have to be complicated or strenuous. A gentle walk, mindful dancing, a few simple yoga poses, or deep stretching can invigorate the body, improve circulation, and release the stored tension of the day. Moving with intention is a profound gift you give to your body, a way to honor its strength, increase its energy, and maintain its flexibility for years to come. Time management also plays a critical role in maintaining these healthy routines. By mindfully planning and prioritizing our tasks, we ensure that all the essential activities of a balanced life, our work, our exercise, our rest, and our self-care, receive the attention they deserve. Think of yourself as the conductor of the grand symphony of your day. Each element is an instrument. When managed with intention and care, they harmonize to create a beautiful piece of music. But without a conductor, there is only noise. Of course, breaking unhealthy habits is an essential part of this process. Whether it's late-night screen use that disrupts your sleep, a reliance on processed foods that drain your energy, or skipping exercise, changing these ingrained behaviors requires immense patience and consistency. These challenges are like persistent weeds in the garden of your well-being. Removing them is not a one-time act, but the patient, consistent practice of clearing the space so that healthier, more nourishing habits have the light and room they need to grow. By embracing these practices, we gradually cultivate a life of balance, resilience, and deep contentment. Rule 5, the healing power of nature. When we think about healing, our minds often go directly to medicine, therapy, or simply resting indoors. Yet, there is another incredibly powerful and universally accessible source of restoration available to us every single day: nature. The natural world, with its quiet, dependable rhythms and its timeless, effortless beauty, offers a profound form of healing for both the body and the mind. By simply stepping outside, breathing deeply, and allowing ourselves to be truly present, we open the door to a kind of renewal that no modern invention can ever truly replicate. Nature is so much more than just beautiful scenery. It is a living, breathing presence that gently reminds us of balance, simplicity, and our own deep-rooted connection to all of life. Imagine walking through a dense, quiet forest. The air feels cooler, cleaner, and every breath seems to go deeper. The vibrant greens of the leaves seem to soothe your tired eyes. The gentle sound of a flowing stream or the distant song of a bird has an almost musical quality that effortlessly calms the chattering mind. In these moments, the tight grip of stress loosens its hold on you, and the world begins to feel like a gentler, more benevolent place. This is not an illusion. Science now confirms what ancient traditions and spiritual paths have always known. Spending time in nature can measurably reduce stress hormones, lower blood pressure, and even strengthen the human immune system. Across countless cultures, nature has long been seen as a sacred teacher. Buddhist philosophy, for example, emphasizes living in harmony with the natural world as a direct path to inner peace. When we remember that we are part of something infinitely larger than our personal problems, an interconnected and intelligent web of life, our own worries seem to shrink in scale and our perspective naturally deepens. Standing under a vast, star-filled sky or beside a tree that has stood for centuries, we realize we are never truly alone. Nature holds us, just as we must learn to hold space for it. The mental benefits of connecting with nature are equally profound. A quiet moment in a garden or sitting by a lake can act like a reset button for the mind. Nature has a unique way of clearing mental clutter and offering fresh, new perspectives. Mindfulness deepens this entire process. Practicing mindfulness in nature, whether through open-eyed meditation, slow breathing, or simply paying full attention to the sensations around you, invites a much deeper connection. Feeling the warmth of the sunlight on your skin, listening to the sound of rustling leaves, or noticing the delicate fragrance of flowers brings you fully and completely into the present moment. In these spaces, stress fades, and we feel both profoundly calm and deeply renewed. Even for those of us living in bustling cities, where access to true wilderness may be limited, there are countless ways to invite nature back into our daily lives. Tending to a single houseplant, enjoying the shade of a tree on your street, or visiting a nearby park can bring meaningful moments of peace. These small connections matter immensely. They are gentle reminders that nature is never truly far away. It is always ready to support and heal us, if only we choose to engage with it. Rule 6. Understanding modern medicine with wisdom. Modern medicine is, without a doubt, one of humanity's greatest achievements. It has extended our lifespans, dramatically reduced suffering, and provided remarkable solutions for countless conditions that once seemed impossible to treat. From life-saving surgeries to advanced medicines, this field has given us tools that continue to transform lives every single day. And yet, like every powerful system, modern medicine has both its profound strengths and its inherent limitations. By recognizing both sides with wisdom, balance, and clarity, we can approach our health not as passive patients, but as empowered participants in our own well-being. One limitation often discussed is the tendency to focus on treating symptoms rather than addressing the root causes of an illness. Many treatments bring welcome relief, but sometimes they act more like temporary patches than true, lasting solutions. For example, a painkiller may ease our discomfort, but it may not address the deeper imbalance, be it in our lifestyle, environment, or emotional state, that created the problem in the first place. True, holistic healing requires us to look beyond the surface-level fixes and search for the origins of our dis-ease. At the same time, modern medicine offers immense and invaluable opportunities. Its precision in diagnostics, its incredible ability to respond to life-threatening emergencies, and its ongoing progress in areas such as surgery and pharmaceuticals are unmatched. Yet, medicine is at its most powerful when it is not seen as the only answer, but as a vital part of a broader, more holistic approach to wellness. This is where practices like mindfulness and traditional healing methods can beautifully complement Western science. Think of it as weaving together different, powerful threads into a single, strong fabric of health. Modern medicine provides the incredible strength of technology and scientific evidence. Ancient and holistic practices contribute the deep wisdom of prevention and compassionate care for the mind and spirit. Together, these approaches create a more complete and resilient path to health, one that values both evidence and experience, both the physical body and the inner self. Another great opportunity lies in prevention. Instead of waiting until illness appears, preventive health focuses on the daily choices that build our resilience. Nutritious food, regular movement, restful sleep, and effective stress management are powerful forms of medicine in themselves. Preventive care is like building a strong foundation for your house before the storm arrives. It prepares our bodies and minds to face life's inevitable challenges with far greater stability and grace. In the end, the limitations of modern medicine are not barriers, but invitations to look deeper, to combine strengths, and to embrace a more holistic vision of health. As we reach the end of our journey through these transformative practices of wellness, let us pause to reflect on the path we have explored, from the deep inner peace cultivated through meditation, to the foundational strength of self-love and self-care. Each rule offers a key to unlock the body's innate wisdom. We discovered how mindful eating deepens our connection to our food and our world, and how adopting a healthy lifestyle strengthens our energy and vitality. Nature's healing presence reminded us of our deep connection to the earth, while a balanced understanding of modern medicine empowered us to walk our path with informed wisdom. Each of these insights is a guide, a gentle light on the path to lasting health and well-being. Revisit these principles, integrate them into your daily life with patience and self-compassion, and allow their beautiful benefits to unfold naturally. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If these timeless insights on healing have resonated with you, please support our channel by giving this video a like, and be sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the art of mindful and healthy living. And now, we would love to hear from you. In the comments below, share which of these 6 rules you feel most inspired to bring into your life right now. Your intention can be an inspiration for our entire community. Until next time, may your life be filled with peace, your body with vitality, and your heart with harmony.